It's you know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. And you know what? There you go. It's not for me. This is for a different generation of gamers. Oh, it's not for me. 3 little greens. Took a slight pause from Man of Medan real quick. All right, all good. Practice with long motorcycle rides. I can't, man. The compression on the lower spinal cord is dangerous. All right, let's see. Put this up a little bit. All right.
We're excited to share a first look at a project we're developing at Ubisoft San Francisco. This is our take on a multiplayer first-person shooter.
We need to get you in early and find out what you think.
Our goal is to make a best-in-class shooter for you, the players, to compete
and have fun with your friends.
It's fast-paced firefights
meets punk rock mosh pit.
We're proud to introduce our new game,
Tom Clancy's XDefiant.
Oh!
Your feedback is essential to help us make this game great.
Skate in first
Later
person.
in this video, we'll tell you how to get involved.
But first, we'll get into the action.
All right, let me take a look.
This is a free-to-play, high-octane shooter combining realistic gunplay with personalized classes.
Those classes are represented in our game as factions, each bringing unique gameplay and team dynamics.
This is new.
Every faction comes with
not like
traits,
Apex does this.
and an ultra to complement your playstyle and the faction's role.
Bloodhound.
Skillfully,
And I don't even play Apex.
Each faction is capable of swinging the momentum of a match. Our factions are at the heart of the game.
So many denim shirts.
They're inspired by Maverick groups
Team Fortress. Oh,
across Tom
golly.
Clancy's games and beyond. From this inspiration, we created new characters and gameplay unique to our shooter,
I'll be honest.
and will continue to add to this diverse cast.
Okay, a little bit of the division
as the game
here.
evolves.
Now, while factions help you define your role, we know to be a great shooter, the gunplay has to be our top priority.
What about your problems with people
We have
cheating?
an ever-growing arsenal of authentic weapons and attachments.
Anywho's.
We
Oh,
put a
his eyes
lot
look
of
pretty
care
cool.
into how our weapons look and feel. We've crafted every weapon attachment for precise, satisfying gunplay.
Hey. Somebody made a comment earlier saying, hey, Call of not duty.
Players can mix and match any faction weapon loadout. You can swap at respawn to adapt to a changing battlefield. Personalize
What was
your
that other
faction
UB
and
game?
loadout to be what
Oh
you
my
need
god. Not
when you need
Valorant. No.
And I can't
The other
stress
one that
this hard enough.
failed.
We are a shooter first.
And your abilities and ultras create unique opportunities to set up nail-biting shootouts and unforgettable clutch plays. Personalizing classes, guns, and gear in a fast-paced fight is a whole new experience in Tom Clancy gaming. We are super stoked by what we've accomplished so far.
And I couldn't be more proud of our incredible team.
Denim. Yeah, so much denim.
We want to personally thank everyone
Oh
that's
my
worked
God.
so hard during the pandemic to keep the momentum going on this game.
We understand that it's been even harder for some of you. We hope that we can build a community that's a place where people can connect and have fun.
And we're committed to creating a welcoming game based on fair play and transparency, whether you're playing casually or pushing yourself competitively.
The game's still in early development, but we're gearing up to let you in as soon as possible. So register right now to participate in our early rollout phases.
Thank you so much for watching. We really want your input, so please reach out to us on social media.
Y'all, you just got the first look at Tom Clancy's XDefiant. Players anywhere in the world right now can head to playxdefiant.com to sign up for a chance to play early, and PC players in the US and Canada can start playing as early as August 5th. But until then, we got some more details on the game. I'm joined by two very special guests, Kim Wigand, producer on Tom Clancy's XDefiant. Kim, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you.
You think Tom is
And
happy?
Mark Rubin,
'Cause I think they're
executive
just throwing his
producer
name
the
on
game.
stuff.
Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So, I want to get into things.
He's
I
rolling
wanna get
over
into
as
some
we
details
speak.
because this is a new look for Tom Clancy. Can you tell us a little bit more about this
Yeah,
direction?
Tom Clancy would have said no. Don't put my name on that. I'm
so
sure. Maybe not.
We wanted
Maybe not.
to make a game
Maybe not.
that had at its core a strong expectation of quality around gameplay. So movement, aiming, shooting, etc. All needed to feel grounded and realistic.
You know what game
but
does that?
also smooth and reactive.
Siege.
And we felt that
Just
that
give us
matched up
Siege
really
2.
well with the Clancy
Give us Vegas
universe.
3.
But we wanted to bring a very different take on the attitude
This is bullshit.
that is, I would say, normally associated with Clancy. And I think
I'm
you
done.
can even
I'm
see
done.
that
I'm
in
done.
our
I'm
title.
done. I'm done. I'm
The-
done. Oh, Defiant? Wait, what?
The XDefiant logo is really in a kind of irreverent and rebellious take that we think flips the normally serious Clancy vibe.
So tell us a little bit about what kind of game XDefiant
Maybe I'm
is.
not giving it a
At
chance.
its core,
How about that?
XDefiant is
How about that?
a really fast-paced arena shooter.
No, let
with
me
a
not get sucked
reasonably
in.
fast
It looks
time
no
to
different
kill.
than Apex.
It should be very familiar to
And it looks
all
no
players
different.
of the genre. And so you can,
Sad.
you know,
This
jump
is-
in quickly alone. or
Maybe
with
I'm just hitting that
friends.
age.
You can go into it with a very competitive mindset
Oh,
and
oh,
you know, really
oh,
test yourself.
the
on that
vegan
front.
years.
You know, one of the number one things that I want to say about
Oh
the
my
team and the game
God.
is that we're just here really to make a game that people enjoy playing, and that's it. Really,
That's such a
It's
lie. You
literally
know
that
that's
simple.
BS.
We
You're just
want-
looking at the freaking the meta on what's out there today. That's exactly what you're doing. Well, let me see a little bit of the Apex is popular, free to play is popular. What else? What else is out the war? Oh. Looks like Call of Not Duty.
with our community. And there's no, well, maybe the next
I like
game
that
will
one,
have
though.
those improvements.
Tom
As
Clancy's
we
TP.
want this game to last
2
for
wipes
years.
only.
We are not
For
going
years.
to abandon it and go off and make another game after this one launches.
Mark,
We want to be dedicated to
you
our
might eat those
community.
words.
We'll make some mistakes.
Gameplay looks like
but we
Call
hope
of
the
Duty.
community
It
will
really
trust us
looks like
enough
Call of Duty.
to know that we will always own up to those, and we will always work to fix them as fast as possible. Because again, at the end of the day, we just want to build a game and a community that people really want to be a part of.
I almost threw up in my
That's great
mouth.
to hear, Mark. It has me very excited. Now, I want to get a little bit into gameplay, specifically that video we just saw. Kim, we got to look at some factions that are coming to the game. Can you tell us a little bit more about them?
I can.
Oh,
So
let me
our
let me take a
factions
look.
are class-based gameplay, and
me
we have
take a
four
look at this.
factions that we're showing off currently. The first is the Wolves from Ghost Recon. This is our tank class, so they have higher health than the other factions, and they have abilities.
Boston
that are
Dynamics is
shield-based.
going to sue.
We also have
They're
two
going to
factions
sue.
from the division. The first is the Cleaners, our fire-based high DPS assault class, and we have the Outcasts, which is our healing faction. And finally, we have the Echelon, which is from Splinter Cell. It's our support faction. They are all about hiding information from the enemies.
Just
and
make
giving
Splinter
more
Cell!
information to your teammates. Now, our factions have some key elements. They have passive traits, they have an ultra, and they have the freedom to choose from
Oh
a number
my-
of different abilities that will
Why
change the
abilities?
moment-to-moment
It's a
gameplay.
hero shooter, obviously.
So on top of all
obviously.
this,
I'm not happy.
we also have Defiants, which are the characters that you can select within those factions. And every Defiant has a set of skins, so you can really customize what your character looks like when you play. Now, all of these, your Defiants,
didn't look like
your
Octane a little
faction,
bit?
your abilities, your loadouts, all of that can be adjusted and
Grams.
changed when you respawn in our game. So you
Is-
are not
am I
committed to a
bitching?
loadout as soon as you go into a match.
Is
You
this
can change it pretty
unnecessary
much
bitching that
every
I'm
time you
on my
respawn.
part?
Now, this adds a lot
Please
of
tell me
depth
I'm
to
just
our
bitching,
gameplay,
and I'm just an
but
old
I should
fart
mention
who's
that
out of touch.
gunplay is still the key. That is what will make or break the win or loss for your match. And I think the final note is we're going to continue to add to this roster of factions, defiance, abilities, loadouts, and we really want to hear from you all, the people who are going to play our game, what you want to see.
Oh, Kim, that's so great to hear. That's awesome. Mark, I want to ask you now, tell us a little bit about the different maps and modes coming.
I want to see how many
XDefiant.
likes this got. People like this.
Yeah.
People like this kind of
I
stuff.
can give
Okay,
some
fair enough. Fair enough.
details too. But let me first talk about the maps because I love what our team has done. I really love our maps. Not only do they play really well, but each map is interesting and full of character. They are all really unique and beautiful locations, and I think this is an area where our Snowdrop engine really shines. And as we start
You know what?
seeing all of the maps for launch and beyond, I think you'll see
It's
that
like
we're
they're
pulling
setting the world
inspiration from many different
Of
games.
what's
Pretty
that
much
game?
in the same way we
Oh
did
God.
with our factions.
Oh,
Now
the
for some
third-person game they
details,
have.
in
You
the
can
upcoming
hack
closed test, we're going
Watch
to have
Dogs.
10
There we
maps
go.
available that will be divided into 7 standard arena maps and 3 linear maps. And then for modes, we'll have 3 different modes for arena maps. That's domination, ringleader, and upload. And then for the linear maps, we have 2 modes, escort and zone control. So we wanted our first modes to be very familiar to people, but also show that we can play with the formulas. And so we picked these modes to give players, a variety of gameplay styles. So we have a mode for people who like objectives. We have a mode for people who like a TDM style of play. We have a mode for people who want a more competitive, higher risk style of play, as well as the 2 linear modes for people who like a more progression style of gameplay. And it's our hope that at launch there will be a good amount of variety in both maps and modes. And we plan on bringing new maps and modes on a regular basis throughout the life of the game.
That's awesome. I love everything I'm hearing. You got plenty of diversity in factions, maps, modes, all anchored by good gunplay. That's what I love to hear. Can you tell us a little bit about the team that's making the game?
Of course, I love talking about our development team. So we are led by the Ubisoft San Francisco studio. Mark and I both work at that studio, and we have a team with just incredibly diverse backgrounds and experiences in game development. Now, we've built this team of industry veterans, and we have a lot of experience in making first-person shooters. But on top of that, we have a number of production processes that are helping us get this game to a point.
Doesn't
that we're
Ubisoft,
really
I
proud of.
forget where,
So
so
we
have some
things like feedback
accusations?
loops and iterations that we do very quickly.
It's always
We
a
play our game
Ubisoft,
every
huh?
single day, and it
Jeez,
is
they can't
so
get
fun.
their shit together.
And it's just helping us find the fun and really emphasize that as we develop this game. Now, I will give a shout out. We have teams all around the world. It's not just Ubisoft San Francisco. We have tons of other studios helping us out. And a big thank you to them. We could not get this far without you guys. And we love the journey so far. And we're really excited to see where this goes moving forward. So we've worked really hard on this game. We're really proud of it. We think it's really special in the first-person shooter genre.
We think?
And we can't wait to
Not a lot of
continue building it
confidence.
with you all.
We think?
Oh, that's awesome. I
Shoulda
personally
said
know
we
I can't wait
know.
to get my hands on it. And if you can't wait to get your hands on it either, you can head to playxdefiant.com and register for a chance to play early. The first closed test takes place August 5th and is open to PC players in the US and Canada.
August 5th?
Head there right now and register to play.
That's it? Please, no more. No more. No more. We're good? We're solid? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Let's take a look at the chat. Let's see here. Leave if you don't like it. They showed gameplay yesterday and y'all thought it was Splinter Cell. Okay. Fix the games you have first before you expect us to trust you with something new. Tom Clancy is already dead. This wasn't necessary. Bring back Ghost Recon. Phantoms. Trash. Okay, shame on you, cow. I don't know who's that referring to. Rip Ubi. All right, buy AMC stonks, which I did, but now it's like, Splinter Cell. We live in a world that. Okay, whatever. I'm impressed. Are you impressed? Looks decent. I mean, this is telling me otherwise. I'm gonna be honest. Let me hit it with a refresh and see what happens here. Okay, pause that. Okay. Oh, did I just kill chat? Oh, I killed chat. Oh, I killed chat. Oh, I killed chat. I killed chat. I killed chat. Damn. Play it again.
Yes, find the fun and really emphasize.
Alright, let's go here towards the end. And we don't like that Tom Clancy is rolling over in his grave. Yeah. This is the side wait. Okay, please focus on Rainbow Extraction. Yeah. There is not. Wait, hold on. There is nothing Tom Clancy about this game. Or about this. Stop using his name. I agree. I agree. Ubisoft creators need to get off drugs and stop drinking alcohol because they're all hippie vegans. We're a lot of denim. A lot of denim. All right, Rip Sam Fish. Yeah, we get it. This is half-assed for Tom Clancy. Oh, look at that right there. Hipsters and millennials making a video. Don't put me there. Jeez Louise. All right. Like I said, it's you know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. And you know what? There you go. It's not for me. This is for a different generation of gamers. Oh, it's not for me.